Okay, sorry. I'm making my baked macaroni and cheese. I don't know how everybody else make it, but I'm actually filming, dang, filming a video as well. Let me see. I'm gonna wash my hands. Did you get tips?
Now what?
Table.
Now what?
Table.
Yeah, thank you.
So I already got the water boiling. 1 box of elbow noodles. No. My water's boiling. I put salt in there. I put a pinch of salt in the pot.
Yeah,
Okay, the cheeses I use is sharp, mild cheddar, mozzarella, my secret cheese right here. I can't tell you what it is, because if I tell you what it is, I might have to kill you. I use seasoning salt, garlic salt, pet milk, Velveeta, and I don't use this whole block. Some people use the whole block. I don't use the whole block. This is extra. You can use either or. They both do the same thing. This makes it creamy. That's what the Velveeta cheese does. When you make macaroni and cheese, you have to know what it's. I'm gonna wash my hands. You have to know what cheese does what. So for me, I had went through and I had I'm actually gonna film right here. I should even talk to y'all. So let me mute this. This is for the top. This is the top it off. Velveeta or Philadelphia cream cheese, condensed milk, and I use seasoning salt and garlic salt. And then I already salted my pot. So I'm about to wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands. So I'm gonna pause the video while I wash my hands. Why y'all so loud? What is the problem? There you go. Okay. Just put it in the sink.
Is it ready?
Is that ready? Girl, you're not getting no cake without eating food. So why are you asking me about some cake? Okay. So next, let me wash this up. So while my noodles is boiling, I cut up my cheese in half. I cut all of them in half. So I'm gonna wash it up. I cut them in half. I'm sorry, and I use 1 egg as well. Egg makes the macaroni and cheese stick together. So 1 goes into a pan. You can cut them up. I like to cut up the cheese into little sections because if you just leave a block of cheese in there and melt it.
Get that shirt up, Brandon. Get that shirt.
So like this. Let me turn the oven on. I'm gonna cut it into another one. Make sure you spread it evenly throughout the pan. So while I cut up these pieces of cheese, I will be back to tell you the next step. You preheat the oven at 350. Go back. No. Sit it over there. Sorry about.
Yeah. Stop it. Hey, take it to the house.
And you want to spread the cheese evenly out through the pan because it's nothing like getting some macaroni and cheese where one side's cheesier than the other. It's nasty. So I use 5 cheeses. Well, six. You must know what the cheeses do. And if you don't, because some cheeses I've tasted cheese before, and I'm like, it doesn't have any taste. Like, what am I tasting? It doesn't have any taste. So I can say I'm a cheese connoisseur. I decided to go live and to film my video as well. So. I cut the butter in half. So when I cut everything in half, it's because this is by trial and error. I learned that when I first started making macaroni and cheese, I would put just all the cheese in here and melt it in the oven, and then put the noodles in, and then like some of the noodles be dry, some of the noodles wasn't covered. So I was like, okay. So one year I had extra cheese left over, extra milk left over and stuff. So I had poured it in the pot, and then I stirred it up, and then I put it with the melted cheese. And when I tell y'all fire, people was calling me like, hey, I don't know what you did to that macaroni and cheese. Fire. So I was like, no, learn something. So when it comes to I know they moved you and you was quiet and you was okay. You content. I don't know what you want. I cut this in half as well. Why?
Put that jingle game on.
Okay, you making me really cold, honey.
I was about to do something.
You about to do something on the camera? What? So I cut this in half. I don't use all that. That's a lot of cheese.
There's a lot of that.
I just showed you, and you said I was playing. You was like, oh. Okay, so I cut this in half as well. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. So go that way. So I cut this in half. I have already cut these cheeses in half. I don't know if y'all can see them. Okay, these cheeses are already cut in half because they're going into the pot. You cut the Velveeta in half, and then you cut it in half again. What the Velveeta cheese does is it makes it creamy. Back away. Leave him alone. He's quiet. Bye. Go upstairs. And I cut it up in little blocks. Hey everyone, much love to the post. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm actually filming another video that I'm gonna put on my page. So you're gonna cut the Velveeta up as well. Spread it evenly throughout the pan. I don't measure nothing, so don't even ask me.
Name allowed 15 minutes. I'm seeing 15,000 people watching.
I wish.
Let's get up to 15,000 watching live. Sure.
You came in now, everybody done left. I'm alive. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. spread this cheese evenly throughout the pan. I'm joking, babe. I'm joking. It wasn't you. I just noticed it. They coming back. Please thumbs up the live if you can. Share out if you can. Y'all sisters, I'm trying to tell y'all, macaroni and cheese is fine. So right now, like I said, the noodles are still boiling. I'm gonna cut up this cheese. Now I am on to my last cheese, which will be Philadelphia cream cheese. Like I said, Philadelphia cream cheese is what makes the macaroni and cheese creamy. I do not use a whole stick. I cut the Philadelphia cream cheese in half. Cause look at that. See how creamy it is? I cut that in half. Put this in a box. Put it in the refrigerator. Go back. Check on my noodles. Check on my noodles. My noodles are almost finished. And then I cut yeah, baby. The Philadelphia cream cheese. I cut that in half as well. Give him his binky. Spread it evenly throughout. My cutting board is messed up, so I'm about to wash my stuff off in the sink. Wash my hands. Always wash your hands. Always wash your hands. Always wash your hands. You don't want to make your guests sick. Isn't it just the cutest cutting board, guys? Super cute. Y'all got any questions? Let me know. Yeah. So my noodles are finished right now. Thank you, Hillary. So, what's next? Okay, then you take this and you bust this open. My noodles are finished. Run cold water on. You want to run cold water on your noodles. Definitely cold water. Run cold water on your noodles. Then we are going to, like I said, get this milk. Shake it. If you have to leave, you can, because I'm going to have it up on my page. Oh, yeah, that's my pastor. For 10 years, I've been a part of that church for 10 years. I still go. I love it. I don't know how a lot of people are finding me through them videos. So now I gotta talk to this video. So if y'all want to listen, y'all can. I gotta talk to this video. I'm doing it for my page. So after you cut up all your mac and cheese, let me show you. After you cut it all up, after you wash your noodles in cold water, you take your milk and you pour it evenly throughout the pan. They had a good sale on this, y'all. This is that pet milk. You know, pet milk is expensive. Leave them. But welcome to the family, Hillary. So once I do that, I season the cheese. I season it lightly. I don't season it a lot when it's right here because I'm going to season the noodles. So like I told y'all, I use seasoning salt, regular salt, and garlic salt. Not a lot. I don't do measurements. I just take it lightly and sprinkle it over like that. Then I go and get some pepper. Get pepper. Take it and lightly put pepper all over it.
Mommy?
Yes.
Do you have a dirty rag?
No. Let's see. So this is what it should look like. After I do that, I'll put it in the oven. Go get what? You put it in the oven until the cheese melts. Which one was I in? Girl, I'm on a lot of them little I'm on a lot of them little thumbnails looking crazy. Oh, praying video? Dang, I don't know which one that is. I'm gonna have to go check it out. I thought you was talking about like my deliverance video. I got delivered. That was like the most powerful thing that you could ever go through by Pastor Chico. So I take a bowl. Rinse it out. Wash my hands. Washing my hands. Why y'all messing with him? He's quiet. Leave him alone. Get away. Oh, that's the one, the deliverance video. Oh, it was like, at first I was embarrassed by it, but then I'm like, no, I needed that. You know, I needed to be delivered because I was going through a lot. I really did. Everybody was scared. I was pregnant with my third child. It was a lot. But I appreciate you stopping over here. So in the bowl, you're gonna put your noodles in a bowl. They're hot. Might need to do this in the sink. Do it in the sink. It was cold. That's how people are.
What?
We're doing this video.
Oh, okay.
That's what she just said.
Oh.
I was like, how do people from Macedonia video keep coming?
Ah, yeah.
And then like the video stuck. There was a video that stuck out, and she's like a prayer video, and I'm like, I'm in a prayer video. And then she said the deliverance video.
Oh.
But another person came over last night. It was just like, I'm just a supporter. I'll just give you a subscriber. I was like, oh, okay.
I'll give you a subscriber.
Yeah.
Does
So I
that
see
mean
you.
you just gonna subscribe and that's
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Because I was like, you don't have no content. He said, I'm just a supporter. Okay, I'm gonna get an egg. You get an egg, crack the egg. And what the egg does is it holds it together. Take the spoon and you're going to stir it all up in there. So while you're doing this step, your cheese is melting in the oven. I don't know if y'all can see. I need to move this up there. Huh? What? Is that the one that was behind the thing over?
What?
Oh, thank you, Hillary.
Did the kids paint?
Put
No.
it back over there for not right now.
I'll be
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else's stuff is gonna be all seasoned. Okay. Huh?
I can't reach the top.
Yeah, I say just get some fun. I don't know. What did you just ask me? Yeah. Yeah. If you want to use, I got $10 in the car. You're gonna cut it up in little blocks like this, and you're gonna put it in there. This video will be uploaded to my channel, even though you're watching. So I'm gonna cut up all that cheese that I broke into half, and I'm gonna cut it up and put it in here. What that does is that melts the cheese throughout. This is Philadelphia cheese. So I do that, I'll be back. He was quiet when he was in the living room. Where are you from, Hillary? Season the noodles. Must season your noodles. It's a must that you season your noodles, because if you do not season your noodles, and you got the wrong cheeses in there, it's not gonna taste good. It's gonna be nasty. This all that I'm doing, I learned by trial and error, honey. Trial and error. I had some baked macaroni and cheese that was like made me want to vomit. I had some that was like delicioso. But I'm doing this one because I got so many compliments doing this one. Salem, Oregon, and I found Pastor Darby on YouTube back in 2016. Yeah, I'm not from Kentucky. I'm from Pittsburgh, but I live in Kentucky. I moved to Kentucky when I was 18 years old. I've been with Destin Ministries since I was 20. Me and my husband introduced me to that ministry before we got married. We got married when I was 21, so yeah. Don't spray that whole thing. My life changed being at the ministry though, like changed a whole lot. Okay, I'm sorry. My baby's over. They keep stomping around the house. But I got engaged there. I got married there. I got saved there. I got baptized there. My kids got dedicated there. No, put it back in his mouth. It is. It's an awesome ministry. I mean, even still today, even though he's gone, you know, like his videos are still a blessing. Minister Missy is still a blessing. It's y'all. It is y'all. They're stomping around. What are you talking about? What?
Can I get the broom out there?
What, bro?
It's just way off the leaves.
You know, use that one. No, find the rake.
Okay. Where's this toy rake?
So the cheese is melting now. Do you know what rake is?
No, I know where the door is.
Why are you opening up the door like you know what you're doing? I said, why are you opening up the door like you know what you're doing? There's an outside room?
No,
Where?
on the other side of the door.
On the outside of that door?
Yeah.
Well, you need to go outside and go. No. At the front, go outside.
Okay.
So, what's going on? You see what time I went to sleep last night, dude? 6:30. I went to sleep 6:30 in the morning. I just left my live on. So this is how it should look. You see how it's melting? You want it to melt like that. Excuse my kitchen, guys. We are in the process of remodeling our house. Bought a house through the ministry. Yes, sir. Through Pastor Darby's guidance and telling us what to do, how to go about doing it. I'm sorry, I'll be in a zone, y'all. Cutting up this stuff. I gotta think about how many cheeses do I use. Put some pepper on it. I think I use about 7 cheeses, I want to say. 7. I told y'all what the cheese do. Like, okay, the sharp cheese gives it a taste. The mild cheddar give it a taste. Then you have the mozzarella that makes it cheesy. I like mine's cheesy. I don't like mine's dry or stiff. So, yeah, all of that. So I'm still dropping cheeses in this. And this just takes up time. Because as it sits in here, it's melting in there. I'm going to toss it in a minute. I need to toss this. Let's make sure. Guys, all I had enough time to do was wake up, wash my face, and that's about it. Now split this in half, and I put the stick of butter in there. I cut the butter up and I put it in there because that helps with the sticking process of sticking to the pan. And with this, it's like a waiting game because, you know, once it's in the oven, it's basically finished. But, yeah. So, it's my last cheese that I use, which is the Velveeta. Cut it up. It's so hot in here. Oh, my gosh. It's light right here beaming on my head. So is anybody else cooking right now or what? Are y'all just tuning in to me? So I come over here and I'm stirring these noodles. She's not drinking coffee. And you're going to help your mom cook. That's good. usually I travel. Usually I go back home to Pittsburgh and then kick it with my family, and then we go to like whatever surrounding Pittsburgh. So like one year we went to Washington D.C. One year we went to what's it called? Canada, in the Niagara Falls. We went to Niagara Falls too. So like we try to go to different places, but I just had a baby. Like my baby's what, 2 months now. So I was like, no, this year we're just going to have something, have some of the church family come over, have some of our family come over. But usually our family doesn't really come over. They tend to stay to themselves. So we're going to have game night. I'm going to have my live one so y'all can catch it. Because I need to build up my watch time, y'all. So I'm already going to go ahead and dump one portion of the macaroni and cheese or the macaroni into the oven. Let me take this for y'all to see. So I'm going to this. Now to dump one portion into here because I separated it. So also what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the gallon of milk and pour it in there. I don't measure nothing, y'all, so don't ask me. And I'm stirring the cheese and the milk all together. You see this macaroni and cheese now? Smelt it to perfection. And then I stir. See it? I stirred it all together and I'm going to allow that to melt. So, but people, I've been getting a lot of traffic from that video. I don't know if I might have wrote a comment or something. I don't know how people are finding me from that video or even finding me from Pastor Darby, which I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. But, like even on Facebook, people found me and it was like, well, I just want to know, how are you able to get delivered? And I was able to receive. I fasted, even though I was pregnant, I fasted. I studied a lot on deliverance videos and I prayed myself. Like you gotta pray the smaller stuff. Once you get rid of the small stuff, Like I prayed for I had OCD really bad to where like I would do rituals. I had oh my gosh, I had OCD so bad. I had anxiety really bad. Um I had like phobias and stuff. It was really, really bad. So like when we did like the fire prayers, I was doing that. So a lot of that left out. And then by the time Pastor Chico came, I was actually really scared. But I allowed myself to be open and I said out loud what it is that I wanted to be delivered of. So like I wanted to be delivered of jealousy, bitterness, unforgiveness, uh, anger. And what was crazy is I'm praying this to myself though. Like, can't nobody hear me. I'm praying it to myself. And when Pastor Chico came over, he said the same. He was saying the same exact stuff I was saying. The same stuff I was saying under my breath, he was saying. I fasted. Let me see. Being that I was pregnant, I started off fasting like little stuff like I just ate fruits and vegetables. I stopped eating like heavy meat, like beef. I stopped eating beef, and that's a really heavy meat. So I wanted to make sure that I was hollow, like very, very hollow. Even though I was pregnant, but I still had to give my baby something to eat. But I did it for like almost since we knew that he was coming. I did it like 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, I like changed different stuff. So by the time that day came, I didn't have anything that day. Nothing. I didn't have anything on my stomach that day because I really, in my mind, I wanted to be delivered, but I was like afraid that something was going to happen. And something did happen because I was actually the only one that actually had that initial reaction. And what's crazy is like, while I was going through it, it's like I was looking out a window and I was watching everything go on, but I couldn't stop it. I couldn't. It freaked me out. So, like I said, it was like I was looking out a window and watching, so I could see people running, chasing me, but I couldn't stop myself from running. I couldn't stop myself from rolling. I couldn't stop myself from talking. I didn't even know I was talking. That's what the crazy thing was. I just knew I was backing up. I needed to get away, and I didn't know why. So that's how I know it's real, because I too was an unbeliever. I was like, man, I don't believe in demons. I don't believe in none of that. I don't care. All that's fake. But once Pastor Chico was like, don't watch the video. But I had slipped up on the video. Watching it came up in my recommendations, and I was like, what's this? I said, A Mighty Deliverance in Louisville, Kentucky. And I clicked on it, and I was like, oh my God, that's me. And I started crying because I did not know. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I did not know I did all that. Because when I came to, my shoes was off, my stomach was hurting. Everybody was out of the sanctuary. They took all the kids out. They said the kids were scared. I'm like, what happened? You have got to show your flesh who's boss. And although it was hard for me, we practiced. Like Pastor Darby, he always had us practice. What you say? Yeah, my mom warned me about watching it. Looking forward to conference next April. Yeah. The last one I met, my mom doesn't. My mom doesn't like me when I watch videos. Ah, yeah. Yeah. My grandma didn't like it either. And she's a very religious woman. A lot of people don't like when you watch deliverance videos because they think that the demon that's inside the video is gonna come out. Oh, so you just missed it. And you're in where? You're in Oregon? Is that what you said? Oregon? Yeah, Salem, Oregon. I don't even know what Oregon is. Like, I don't even know what's called. So I'm going to mix this in there now. Oh, Lord. I'm almost finished. Oh, wow. I never heard him. That's worth it. It's worth to take a drive. Like, if you really feel like you're going through something to where you need to be delivered, honey, take that drive. Take that drive. Because every time we have a concert out, a conference out of town, I make sure I go. Me and my husband, we drive. We drove, like when we had a conference in California. Ah, okay. We had a conference in California. We drove from Louisville, Kentucky to California. And it took us 32 hours the first day that we left. And then coming back above California. Okay. And then coming back, it took us like 45 because we went through like Texas and New Mexico and stuff like that. Okay, so now it's just a waiting game, which I'm about to. I didn't do my cheesecake. I don't know where your coat is. It might be upstairs. So how old are you, Hillary? Let me wash my hands. What?
Is it okay if I have flip-flops on?
No, it's cold outside.
I told her some Polish cheese, but he said no, my feet are more.
Tell her to get in here and get some tissue. Give me a second, y'all. I am stirring all of this macaroni and cheese together so that the one I just put in there can melt at the bottom. And I'm slinging macaroni everywhere. Well, take it outside.
Mom, she threw the dirty broom.
I said take it outside. Why are you being so dramatic? Are you 24? I will be 31 December 6th. I feel so old. Yeah, a lot of just a lot of the members are young. A lot of them is getting married and everything. What? No, you could just go outside and then get something to eat later. Huh? Okay. Whew, it's a waiting game now. But my advice, whenever you're praying, whoever is watching this or listening, whenever you are praying, be honest about what you're praying about. Don't hold back. I mean, for some reason, some people lie to God like he ain't already seen what you done did the other day. So just be honest about what it is that you want out of your life. So don't be praying that you want fornication out of your life and you still going to fornicate.
All the way back there.
Okay, she's putting the stuff back. Or don't be praying like me. I used to smoke all day, every day. I've been smoking since I was 12 years old, and I smoked a lot. I drank a lot too, and I partied a lot. So when I got to the church, where's your gloves at? Brandon, go find a coat. So when I got to the church, that's one thing I prayed for, is for it to taste like poison in my mouth. You doing what?
Get in the bag.
Why you got those gloves on? When you got your own gloves.
No, this one's to pick up the trash.
Well, you in here and not picking up the trash.
In the bag.
So it's really just a waiting game. I'll show y'all what it looks like. Give me a second. looks like. So this is what it looks like. And you just continue to stir it. You check on it, stir it, check on it, stir it, check on it, stir it. Because what you want is the chunks that you had cut up, you want them to melt as well. Some of them was already melted, but some of them wasn't. So I'm like stirring it so the rest of them can get melted. You can gradually put a little bit of milk in at a time because that helps with being able to stir it. Because, well, with my macaroni and cheese, I can't speak for nobody else's because my stuff be thick. Okay, well, that's that. Oh my gosh. The cheeses I used was, I used Sharp, I used cheddar, well, sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, mozzarella, Velveeta, Philadelphia cream cheese. And then once it's finished, I top it off with this and I let this be golden brown on the top. And this is Colby Jack. So if you guys can please thumbs up the live. But I got about 7 cheeses in there. I can't tell y'all my other cheese that I use because that's my secret. But as far as seasonings, I use seasoning salt, garlic salt, pepper, and regular salt, and unsalted butter. And I left the video. I'm 31.
I might need a trash.
I'll be 31 December 6th.
I might need a trash bag.
Okay, I told you to get a trash bag.
Okay.
Swiss right now.
Yeah.
Swiss. I tried with Swiss cheese before and I didn't like it. Me, I go through and I taste different cheeses. I had to try to perfect this, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is perfection. Like, I got people calling me, like, can you make me macaroni and cheese? Paying me to make them macaroni and cheese because it's so good. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot. And then my husband's about to start frying these turkeys, and then we will be finished, which we said it started at 3 o'clock, and it's 2:53, and we have not fried a turkey. I have not changed my clothes. I have not done my kids' hair. It's just fun. With apples? Ew, I would have never thought to eat Swiss cheese with apples. But I want to say I'm pronouncing it right. Lainey. That's how you pronounce your name. I forgot what I was going to say to you. Girl, pepper jack cheese. Yes. Bomb.
Mom.
What? Oh, yeah. I'm making a video, Lainey.
Never mind.
I tried it. I tried it in my macaroni and cheese before, and I didn't like it. What?
Never mind. I got it.
Okay. Yeah. I like Swiss to just eat, but to put in my macaroni and cheese, I don't like it. I don't like it in there. I'm videoing on my phone too, like the steps I went through, and then I'm gonna post it to my page when I get done with the live. But right now I'm on the live because I need to get my watch time up, and I don't post enough. So
See you later, Mommy.
yeah.
See you later, Mommy.
All right. Cause this YouTube stuff, dude, is crazy. I don't even know where they. Is actually a thing. That is nasty. Ew. I would have never thought to eat tuna and cream cheese. A lot of people eat something with cream cheese, and I'm not. Surprisingly, I am not a fan of cream cheese. But I put it in my macaroni and cheese, and I make it in my no bake. Which that reminds me, I got no bake cheesecake bites in the freezer right now, so I need to take them out and top them with some cherries. So y'all could be with me while I do that. Back this up. That is so fire. I'm sorry, give me a second, guys. I'm stirring up the macaroni and cheese now because there's still some blocks of cheese in there that has not melted down yet. So I'm going over here and I'm stirring it up and flattening it out so it can melt. Put these cheese bites on. See? And I'm gonna put this on top. I don't know if Lainey left or not. Gotta wash this top. Yuck. I mean, I'm like, why is it so loud outside? Take them and just drop it on the little bites. Because yesterday I tried to make a pie, man, and my daughter, when we got from the what's that place called? The grocery store. She slammed the pie down so hard. I said, "Why would you slam that down like that?" And she said, "I wasn't thinking." So I was like, "It will." I said, "It can break." She said, "It didn't break." So I was like, oh, "Okay." Got finished with my filling to go on the pie, and dude, when I tell you it just broke in half out of nowhere, I barely even touched it, and it broke in half. Like not even half, and broke in all these little pieces. So now that's all I got is just these little bites. Cause I'm actually fasting sweets right now. So I might stop for just a holiday and then get back up on it. I'll try to fast different stuff like my phone. I'll fast my phone. I'll fast Facebook. I'll fast food, TV, internet, like whatever. Because you can get really consumed up into this stuff. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I wanted to do a channel because I'm a stay-at-home mom. So, stay-at-home mom of 5. Who would have thought I would have 5 kids? Stay-at-home mom of 5 children. And I was like, I gotta have something to do when I'm not homeschooling my son, who is 3. I homeschool him. I had just stopped homeschooling my 6-year-old and sent her to the 1st grade, and she's actually exceptional. Her teacher said she's exceptional. I'm patting myself on the back because I actually thought I failed her, to tell you the truth. So right now, me and him are learning how to spell his name. He knows his birthday. He knows how old he is. He knows what his name is. Which people's like, ain't he supposed to at 3? But not all 3-year-olds know that. Some 3-year-olds don't know nothing. Some 3-year-olds know rap music more than they know how to count. And he knows how to count to 50. So I heard him the other day. So right now I want to teach him how to tie his shoe, but you don't want to give a child too much because then they'll forget some stuff. So like right now, like I said, we're just going to be on spelling his name. But he has an easy name. To me, it's easy. To him, it's a lot of letters. But Hillary, I hope you get a chance to come out to visit. Like, even if we're supposed to be going to California next year, the church, the ministry, we're supposed to be going to California next year. So I hope to see you come fellowship. Get some prayer. That's all I could say. Like, where did we just leave? We just left Baltimore. Had a ball. I really enjoyed. This was our 2nd time going to Baltimore. First time we went to Baltimore, Pastor Darby was alive when we went, so we went back. And it was a good conference. Oh, okay. I thought you would just let me know you was there. I don't like really talking live because I be feeling like I'm talking to myself. And then sometimes people don't talk to you on a live. Sometimes they just watch you. So then I'm like, I feel like you stalking me. Like, I don't know. So usually when I go to people's lives, I'd be like, hey, what's the topic? What y'all talking about today? And there you go. That is what they look like. They're going back in the refrigerator. I honestly hope nobody shows up this early because I ain't even ready. I might have to do a video talk to my camera. I don't like this angle. Is your friend boy or a girl? We would have been. I'm gonna mute this real quick while I talk to this camera. Hold on. Okay. I gotta tighten this up. What is the problem? Okay. Whew. Want to go start.
Do you know some good song?
Yeah, Grandma bought you some. All right. I was just asking, was your friend a boy or a girl? Because you said you was going to bring your friend to Cali. This time I'm flying. I'm not driving. Even though the West Coast is so beautiful, oh my gosh, y'all are smashing the East Coast. With just scenery and stuff, it's so pretty over there. Like when we drive places up here, all you see is trees. Oh, okay, so girl. Because usually when somebody say my friend, it's usually a guy because they don't want to say my boyfriend, but you know, that's why I asked you. Does she watch Pastor Darby's videos too? The trees and fresh air. Well, yeah, stuff do be catching on fire over there in Cali. What is that, your dad? Is that your dad? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a good idea to get her to come. I'm all for the young ones getting saved. Like I said, I got saved when I was 20. But I don't know why you told people 3 o'clock. Why you tell people 3 o'clock?
What?
Why you tell people 3 o'clock?
What time was it supposed to be?
It's 3 o'clock now.
Why did I tell people 3 o'clock? What do you mean?
I thought you told them to be here at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
What was that? It's 3 o'clock.
What was wrong with it?
Ain't nothing done.
Let's put this stuff up.
What all you get? What all you get?
Just drinks.
Stuff still.
No, nothing.
Move it to where? That dog sound like he want to bust the door down.
Mama,
What?
I'm moving.
What's mole sauce? What does it? Oh, I'm very picky. If you ask my husband, I don't eat a lot of stuff. What's in mole sauce? Mole sauce.
What is this?
That's just grease.
This hot?
I won't wouldn't put it on there because the stove might be hot from the oven. Oh, mole sauce is a Mexican sauce. Oh, okay. Girl, when I don't know what people be eating nowadays. We need some more. Naya, move. I still can see you.
What?
LOL, I know you say it like that. It's really good. It's spices with sometimes chocolate. Girl, you are tripping me out right now. Chocolate on turkey. What does it give you? Does it give you a salty sweet taste? Because if it gives you a salty sweet taste, it might really be good. But like I was at church yesterday and one of the sisters was talking about a type of salad that had like mayo, apples, celery, mole. Oh. Mole. So I'm like, what's in there, babe?
What?
In here to keep going.
Where's all the stuff?
Oh, what stuff?
What
What
stuff?
stuff?
My separate the plastic stuff. Styrofoam plastic.
What?
Hey, I need to get the boxes up front. Got that.
That's what I told them to do. I told them to get all that trash up out the yard, and they was up there. Yep, pretty much. Trying to get my hours in, y'all. I'll just leave this thing running, mess around with me.
Light that.
I gave it to you.
Don't like it. Get this. Get this up.
My lips are still messed up. Please don't wake the baby. Hot chilies and rich chocolate make this authentic mole sauce perfect for topping street pizza and enchiladas. Oh, I'm gonna try that though. She said I copied and pasted that. Left this door open. I still gotta do kids' hair and stuff. So as soon as this macaroni and cheese is done, I'm getting up off of here so I can do my kids' hair. Do your kids' hair just to go to the living room, you know, since I'm hosting this year. Like I said, I'm a.
Hey, get this stuff up, man. Get this up, man. Get this up. Get this up, man.
I'm gonna play the video.
Oh, that hurt.
Huh? Need my nose. You said what, babe? I might go tomorrow. Hey, my nose tomorrow. Hey, my nose tomorrow. Huh?
What's up, man?
Hey, get my nails done tomorrow. Or Saturday or something.
You trying to front me on that?
No.
Then, always a woman not want to make her look pretty.
You didn't even answer me. You didn't even answer me. So they don't know if you said yes or no. I don't even think they heard what I said.
I ain't that.
My birthday's coming up, and then I'm looking at my fingers on camera, and I'm like, it look like stubs. Hey, babe, this spot. You hear me? Spot.
What's up?
The spot. You got another table? I don't know why nobody's gonna be here. No, nobody's gonna be here anyway. Is Nisha coming? Oh, yeah, I thought she was supposed to. Huh? Yeah, of course. It gave me the light so I can see.
Okay, can you not see?
No, I can see.
You shouldn't be blind as a bat.
I'm not blinded. Babe, it's the dark, not.
Alright then. We're gonna be scared of the dark.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What is this other thing at? Mm-hmm.
This thing is that word?
No. Why did I give it to you? Woo! Hot. Okay, I'm gonna mute y'all real quick. Well, I don't have to mute y'all because y'all can see it too, but let's see. Want to wash my hands? Now I'm going to wash my hands. Always wash your hands because you don't want to get your guests sick. You don't want to get your guests sick. Like the last place I ate at is over Terry's house, and it's a lawsuit on my hands, and I ain't got no money. Thanks for me. So with this, you're going to sprinkle your Colby Jack cheese, whatever cheese you want on the top, but I do Colby Jack. I remember one year I used all like white cheeses and no orange. No, I think I had like two. I had the Velveeta and the sharp cheddar, right? But then I had a bunch of like, I had Swiss. That was that year I had Swiss cheese. I had mozzarella. I had pepper jack. It was the whitest macaroni and cheese I've ever seen in my life.
Burnt the grease.
But what grease? I just said, babe. Treating everybody's turkeys better than ours. Do you have some more? Would you have to wait and put it? And you want to spread it evenly, so whenever. That's sad. I got so many cheeses in this. And did the whole thing on it.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Blue gloves.
Oh, the gray ones Talia had.
No, I have blue gloves.
Blue. Glue. Come on, Ken. Girl, you.
So, two blue gloves.
I don't know. I'm about to end this in a minute, though. I appreciate y'all watching your girl. Why is this janky like this? I got a stain on my shirt. I don't like it right there. I'll just do it like this. What are you doing, son? Let me mute y'all real quick. Editing that video is gonna be a trip because I'm talking to my husband, I'm talking to my kids, I'm talking. See y'all. Crap. Did y'all pick that stuff out the yard? Right here, got my sweet potatoes. It's my first time making sweet potatoes now. They said don't practice nothing on Thanksgiving, but my kids will eat it. That's all that matters. And people tell you, your kids will eat anything. No, they won't. That's a lie. So as his profile picture, he's gonna put him and his dad instead of him and his wife. As his background picture, he got him and his friends instead of him and his wife. Boy, I tell you. I'm trying to hit 2 hours. So once I hit 2 hours, then I'll be gone off this live. So I'm at 1 hour and 36 minutes right now. So, yeah. this girl's hair. Oh my god, her hair is everything. Look at that. If I could ever peel a ponytail off like that, you won't be able to tell me nothing. Purple sweet potato pie. Never heard of it. It look nasty. So, do you got any brothers or sisters? I don't celebrate. I gotta get dressed just to go to the living room. You gonna say look and then say what? That green scrubber right there, you wanna use that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Then you wait till you get to our turkey. Huh?
I left it rolling too long.
What, was that when you went to the pool? Look at it. Don't that look nasty?
What kind of pie is that? Bean pie?
Purple sweet potato pie.
Ah, they put food color in it.
Yeah. Well, you gonna take some sweet potatoes or what?
I did take them. They need some. You put brown sugar on it?
Mm-hmm.
You need to put enough. I want to put some
Huh?
brown sugar in my mouth.
Why you got brown sugar from your mom?
I didn't know you had some.
Yeah, that's what I put in my cooking. How much you gonna put in there? I did taste it. I liked it. I put some more in my cooking.
I was saying supposed to put sheep. My mom put. I thought that's what I smelled too.
Hannah didn't tell me to do that, but I did it. And I was like, well, what's gonna give it that sticky consistency?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I said to myself.
Yeah.
But she didn't tell me to serve. So I can put some more brown sugar in there. I got a whole bag of it.
You might want to put the other ones in the. Go ahead, cook.
I already did. They're in there.
Who was that?
You said what? Huh? You said what?
But these supposed to keep running in and out.
Oh. Bet you they didn't even clean up the yard.
Hmm.
So I bet you they're not even cleaning up the yard.
Hmm?
So I bet you they're not even cleaning up the yard.
They doing that outside. I got that yard.
1:41. I'm gonna sit 2 hours. Then I'm cutting it off.
Trash? The trash?
Yeah.
The trash?
Leaving that video running like it.
That's nice. That's nice.
I'm so tired. I walked away from it. Okay, for the computer. And I came in here to check that, and then I said, "Ooh." So if somebody was trying to come in that way, we would have caught them on camera. And I actually still have people on there talking about, "Good morning, happy Thanksgiving." Brother, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Bro, what's his name? Was like, "I'm up to cooking." I was like, "Oh, what's his name?" Yeah. I'm about to go to sleep. I look at the time. It's 6 o'clock. I'm going to bed. Take some Benadryl. You put one in there. You put one.
I can't.
About to fry these turkeys. I really do wonder how that turkey tastes, though.
What?
I was reading what this girl was talking about on her. She said chilies, enriched chocolate. Put it together and put it in basic with it. Appreciate the 2 people who is sticking around. I'm going in 15 minutes. Why did I got one glove? Why do you keep wearing these shirts?
You go to church so much.
But you keep wearing the church shoes. I'm like, oh, it's time to go get my sisters and put my shoes on. I'm like, not the church shoes.
Excuse me, sir.
Back up, Brennan. Look, and she put hers in what you got right there. Look.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of look better than the one outside.
Whoa. Macaroni and cheese?
I don't know why the macaroni and cheese is taking so long to. That plate look good.
More.
Huh?
You need more.
Pour that rest of that in there.
That's one. That's gonna one.
It's whatever you bought. That ain't doing nothing, did it?
What? That.
Did it?
Yeah, I'll be enough to fry one turkey. Like that.
Okay, about a whooping we get to our turkey. Ain't got nothing. You what? I'm sleepy, y'all. I might fall asleep with my family when I get here.
Where's my lighter?
Babe, you keep coming there and looking for a lighter. I'm sleepy. If Life Touch texts me one more time about this picture that I already done bought. Y'all freezing me out. Y'all got the front door open and the back door open. It's freezing here.
Why do I smell cornbread?
I don't know why you smell cornbread because nobody's cooking it.
one red somewhere.
Well, you're about to get your hair done.
What?
What? You getting your hair done?
First?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, Mom, I got something to do, so.
You ain't got nothing to do. Nothing to do, nowhere to be.
Yeah. Bye.
All my kids got hair and none of them like getting it done. I don't get it. It's cold. I don't know how y'all can stay outside. It's cold. It's 41 degrees. 41 degrees.
It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket.
And she's out left for 20 minutes. I ain't been talking about nothing, girl. I said once this video hits 2 hours, I am out. I'm gonna log off once I hit 2 hours.
Keep this talking together.
It's turkey day today. Let's turkey. It's turkey day.
Why is this door open?
Because the kids didn't close it.
I'll
Close the door.
with me.
It takes too long. It takes about an hour.
Go. Snow.
I mean, even if it did, you still got one turkey that you can eat, and one turkey would just be in a fire. I mean, we eating as a family, right? Like everybody's gonna be eating at their home. Anybody coming over to eat? Anybody coming over here to eat? You want this one? Yeah, cheese. Okay, get out. Go find out something to wear.
Classy?
Okay. Not classy, no. You just walk into the living room, but still want to be presentable.
Dude, I
It's
look
thick.
now. I got clothes on. Oh my god, I feel good.
You do. But you gotta get your hair done while they get dressed.
Well, okay, is that supposed to have that much blood?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody stinks. I'm pretty sure it's you.
It's a turkey, Lexi.
Oh.
It. Move.
Oh yeah, that turkey stinks. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, why did they put that thing in there? I don't know.
8 more minutes.
Oh,
No, you know what?
and that is hard.
I said go find some clothes.
Oh, me too.
What you know? You got how old you going? You got
What do you mean? So I have to change the shirt because I have. What do you mean? What do you mean?
If I said that to you, you have to walk.
Okay. So I have to change my shirt.
Your shirt and your pants.
Yes, I just
It's dirty. Come on, go. See you later.
Yes,
Go. That's fine what you got on, but that's not for Brandon.
Okay.
From blue jeans and
No. Don't look at yourself on those.
Don't look at yourself on. She said, I'm back. I left like 20 minutes. I'm sitting here talking to myself. And ain't even know it.
Go back.
They said keep cutting board.
That one.
Daddy.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, put these on what?
Okay, get out. I said, okay. Bye. Yeah. Oh.
What is that? I got these. Well, I didn't want to. I don't know about the grass.
What?
I don't know about the.
Where do you get the dress from?
Oh, it's in my drawer. Oh, Grandma gave it to me.
You didn't get like little leggings or something? You want to see him inject a turkey? Right?
So
No, I haven't. I don't really follow a lot of different pastas either.
So now we are using the Zatarain's Creole butter, Cajun injector, and it comes with it. It comes with a injector already with it. So awesome. Helps you out to where you ain't got to buy one of these. These things are like $2 or $3 a piece. So you definitely want to just buy one with already got in it. And I usually save them. So just in case if I need it for something else anytime other than now. But I usually use the whole bottle on one turkey to make sure that I get good seasoning, good flavor all over. So I use the whole bottle. This is something I have left from a turkey I did earlier. So I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna use another whole one. And I just continue to keep poking until I keep seeing till I poke somewhere and stuff is already coming out at the time. So that's really it.
It stinks.
It stinks.
Not that. The turkey stinks.
Yeah. So when you leave a turkey out a long time, as you know, it does start to get a little smell to it.
You had to
Any meat that you leave out a little while, you had to leave it. I mean, you gotta allow a turkey to unthaw all the way before you fry it. Because if not, if you fry it when it's still frozen a little bit, as you know, water and grease do not mix. You will have a fire outside and it won't be pretty. So you definitely want to make sure that your turkey is all the way unthawed before you do any frying at all. And I fried a lot of them this week. So I think now I'm on my 8th and 9th one, which is now ours.
And everything that's been going wrong with ours.
Well, with ours, I actually just left the whatchamacallit on.
Grease.
I left the grease on while I went to the store to go and buy some more injections. So the grease went bad, overheated while I was gone.
We didn't have no injection.
Use the injector on somebody else's a paying customer. So okay. So that's okay with me. I was fine. But now, you know.
Where's he from? Hillary, where's he from? Oh. No, that's too big for you. Why didn't you put that on? Yeah, and it's cold outside. You don't put no seasonings on it? You don't put no seasonings on it?
This is about to be it right here.
Oh, that's what you put?
Yeah. See, it's the bottom of the barrel of what I have there.
That's right across the bridge, actually. Indiana's only, what, 5 minutes away?
Yeah.
Indiana is only like 5-10 minutes away. So, that's crazy.
Who is?
She was asking me if you knew somebody named Andre Mitchell.
That another church I'm working?
No, the passion. I'm so sleepy. I'll be liable to fall asleep. Man, why don't you choose this one?
Mm.
What?
Yeah, I can.
I'm like, what?
I saw it with the. So I thought. I mean, it came with it, so why not use it to me?
This?
You just getting tall. We're going to start getting you new pants.
Let's get this in.
We'll get it in front.
Mm.
Get it in what? Got 3 people watching. Though.
All right.
So how many do you use on each turkey?
So I use 1 full thing of the Zatarain's Creole butter. I don't know if y'all guys can see that or not. And it comes, like I said, it comes with this lovely syringe already, so you don't have to go and buy one. I already have one. It comes with one. I think our store is Kroger's. They're $3.99. At Walmart, they're like $3.40 something for this little thing. So it's worth it. It's just a seasoning that you ain't got to worry about. You ain't got to try to mix up. You ain't got to try to figure out what's in it. You know, it's really good spices. And see, I like it. No. I like the flavor of it. Everybody that I use it with, they like the flavor of it. I don't usually tell them what it is. I just kind of be like, all right, yeah. So everybody's turkey I've used it on. They love it. They love the seasoning. They love the sauce of it, flavor. So let's flip this young turkey over and continue to just inject. You can never go wrong. It's usually, and it doesn't over season. You know, usually sometimes you can over season something, but by this just being flavoring a marinade type of joint, you don't. It doesn't over season. I think that's great. Sometimes turkey can be too salty. Something else can be too salty to where the flavor is just too much, and then you don't even taste the meat or nothing. So this doesn't do that, and I really like that. And it really does work for me. A lot of people say, I make my own. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. You can make your own, but why? You know, like I got a certain flavor to it or something, or there's something in it that I don't like. You find something, it's almost like if you use the Bloomer's chili packet for your chili, like that's great. So I found something that is almost like a base flavor. Can't go wrong with it. Doesn't hurt none.
It's taking away the smell too.
And it tastes great. Who can go wrong with Zatarain's? How can you go wrong with Zatarain's? You can't go wrong with Zatarain's. Everything they have is good. So
Zatarain.
Yeah, everything they have is really good. Yeah, it look like this drip because it got like it starts puffing up. You can see it. You can see it right here. You can see it right there. You can see it right here. That's all this injection. Look like it's mutating into something good. to where people don't even eat the sides. You gotta have no sides with this.
Did your mom make it ham?
Yeah. What, you want me to get you some?
Yeah.
At least you get you some. Bring some.
Then she coming.
Mm-hmm.
Now she coming.
That's what she told me.
Your mom coming now.
Mm-hmm. Probably not.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
That is the holidays for you.
Probably because she ain't going nowhere.
Cause she ain't going nowhere.
Well, she cooked a lot.
What you cook? We could have went over there. What you cook?
Everything. Have me talk to people that been on mute all day?
No, it's just been a minute since I asked you about your mama. Yeah, that was quick.
What?
I went up to 4 and then went down to 2.
Because you muted the people that were. I know that well.
I ain't talking about this. You done made that thing extra big.
You gonna make sure you get everything. You do this.
Oh, that looks fire too.
So you get this real quick.
video.
Get this one real quick. Grab this and turn it sideways.
I'm gonna start showing the video
Just pick it up. Turn it sideways.
when you do the other thing.
With that one on there?
Oh, you already put it in there?
No, you ain't put nothing in there. Nothing. Nothing, yeah.
No, I'm saying when you do this, because right now I'm doing something.
Just pick it up, turn it sideways again. Yeah. Yeah.
Fun?
Yeah.
I know the other one had all that season.
Yeah, the other one had it settled.
Oh.
So then you have this right here that it sits on. So you pick this joint up. Set him on top of that. Let it go on through. You know.
In the rectal area.
Hung up by the anus. It's called. Anal cavity. I don't know how you want to say it. What?
No, it's rectal area. You want to go and say anus? What? That's even worse.
Where's hitting it? I mean, it's in the way. It's got flipped inside of where the legs is at. Why are you mad at me for?
I ain't mad at you.
Dude, the Bible got donkeys' names in it.
Everybody's
The nickname for a donkey, not a donkey. Donkey one.
So I am over 2 minutes now, and my husband wanted to show y'all how to do the turkey. I might take y'all out back. I might not. Is it ready? I've been seeing a lot of stories on YouTube.
So we ready to stew.
Right away. I'm about to follow you out like this.
What?
So they can see you put it in there. It's on the floor. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, baby, got your shot juice all over my stuff.
What?
It's shot juice. Mud room, guys. Mud room. Out back. Now you gotta tell them the hazard.
Hazard?
Yeah, like be careful.
Oh yeah, definitely be careful while you're doing this because I'll usually use a glove because that grease just pops up like any other grease. Yeah, I think it's at 350, 325 degrees. So it's gonna pop. No matter how dry you got your turkey, there's always gonna be still some type of something leaking out of it. But other than that, you want to make sure you put it in a place where, like if you look down the ground, I kind of swept all the leaves away from it so that it won't catch anything on fire. If it does overflow, it'll be on concrete. Try to find a level ground so that your grease won't be on one side because when you put that turkey in, it gets heavy. Other than that, really good. Let's go.
Mud room. All right, thanks, you guys. I will be putting up a video for my husband's fried turkey. And we are out. Ending stream. But also, thank you for staying with me the whole 2 hours and 11 minutes. Y'all are awesome. We're helping me build up my watch time. Hopefully, YouTube ain't playing petty. And give me all my hours. Until next time. Also, subscribe to my channel. Because I need to get 1,000 subscribers so I can be monetized. So, yeah. Now I'm ending it.